Hi, good evening everyone and welcome to Dimapur today. And I believe every one of you are safe and sound and doing good. Yes friends, and amid of this lockdown, COVID-19 lockdown, we are all at home. And yes friends, Dimapur today we have come up with this project known as live video interaction with people around and leaders or anyone. Okay, so let me introduce you first. We have Mr. X-CHOPHIKA Sumi, and he is the president of NSUI Nagaland. And NSUI, that is National Student Union of India.
Yeah.
That's a student wing of the Congress Party, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, he will be telling us more. Yeah, first, and thank you so much. Okay, and beside that, Chopika is also social media coordinator for the Congress Party, right? And he's a very gentleman and calm, and he's a man of word. Like he always stands against corruptions. We can see a lot of videos of Chopika in YouTube also. You can follow him in YouTube too. Okay, so let's begin our conversation.
Hi.
Yeah, so how are you doing?
I'm fine, and good evening to the viewers of Dimapur today.
Yeah.
It's a great pleasure, and I'm thankful to the members of Dimapur today for having me in this conversation.
Yeah, please, thank you.
I'll just like to give a brief introduction about the NSUI.
Okay.
So, as stated by Mr. Jivan,
Yeah.
NSUI, it stands for National Students Union of India. So, it's a student wing of the Indian National Congress. Every political party has their own student wing. For example, the BJP has the ABVP, Akhil Bharatiya Vidya Parishad. We have the All India Students Association, All India Students Federation. Aam Aadmi also has their own students wing. So NSUI, it was formed on 9th April 1971, and it is one of the largest student organization in India.
Okay.
And today we have more than 1 crore membership all over the country.
Okay.
So right now I'm holding the post of the president
In Nagaland.
Yeah.
Okay, so like okay, that means one way or the other way you are directly linked with the political party.
Of course.
Okay, so the student wing of BJP is ABVP.
ABVP, yeah.
So why is ABVP not there in Nagaland? Why? What's the reason?
That I'm not aware. I cannot comment on that.
Really? Okay. Anyway, so okay, and so can we know like what is your stand like NSUI, how you are helping the students and
at this time
at this this pandemic?
Actually, our party, as per the directive of the High Command, we have formed a COVID task force.
Okay.
In Nagaland as well. So NPCC, we have a COVID task force headed by Captain J.K. Jumomi. He's also the General Secretary of our PCC, Nagaland Pradesh Congress Committee. So as a president of NSUI, I'm also part of the task force.
Okay.
So we're not that much active on social media, but we have been helping quite a lot of people, especially our people who are stranded outside the state, as well as those the people living in Nagaland.
Okay.
Yeah.
And yes, I think. And what about your party, Congress Party? We hardly see Congress Party with I mean, like this campaign, charity campaign and all. Why is it like so silent?
That I think that's because we are not flaunting the works we've done on the social medias.
Okay.
Of course, we have been carrying, as I said earlier, we have carried out lots of charity works. The Mahila Congress, Youth Congress, Congress committees, all of the branches, we have been carrying out relief work in our own capacity.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like you're not highlighting it in social media.
Yeah. You can follow our Twitter handle.
Okay, in Twitter you're.
Twitter, yeah.
Okay, because like BJP, we see a lot of charity campaigns.
Yeah.
Especially like BJP youth president.
Yeah, he's doing
president
a
of the
tremendous
party.
work.
Yes, they are.
Yeah.
So, okay, and yes, and for what is your message for the stranded students outside Nagaland?
See, I have written a post regarding that. Unless they are not able to sustain themselves any longer, I think it will be good if they stay put wherever they are. But the government, I think it was yesterday,
Okay.
the government, or just day before yesterday, the government announced that they are making arrangements to bring stranded people back to Nagaland.
Okay.
So just few hours back, I saw WhatsApp message. Around 15,000 Nagas, they have signed up to come back to Nagaland.
Okay.
So, like I said earlier, unless it's very much necessary, like unless they cannot sustain themselves any longer, I think it will be good if they stay wherever they are.
Okay.
And then it will be good if the government can provide additional financial relief to those who decide to stay back.
Which means like, it's according to you, it's better not to come if they are not suffering.
Yeah, because while coming, we are not going to bring them back alone.
Okay.
They're going to be like, they're going to come in trains.
Okay.
So they're going to like come and then clustered here with different kinds of people in the quarantine center. They're going to be quarantined for 21 days. So we have to take all those into consideration.
Okay. Yeah, friends, if you have any questions, if you want to put up any questions, you can put up in the comment section, right? And we can, I think Chopika will...
I'd just like to supplement.
Yeah.
I hope you have heard the statement of our Congress President Sonia Gandhi, Madam Sonia Gandhi.
Yes,
Yeah.
regard to giving rent, I mean...
No, that railway fare.
Railway fare.
So, yeah. So, regarding that, our PCC President, our Surtere, has written a letter to the Chief Secretary.
Okay.
So, we have requested the Chief Secretary to provide us the details so that we can make the payment for those. Because the government, I've checked the website, so they have made the arrangements, but there's no mention that like the railway fare of those stranded Nagas will be paid by the government.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's one thing.
Okay, and that is like, and how they can apply for it? Through...
Yeah, the government has, they have to fill up the form on the website.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so the Congress party is bearing all the fees, I mean the railway fare.
No, that we have written a letter to the Chief Secretary, so we're waiting the response.
Okay. Actually, this is a little bit out of box, but I just wanted to ask you because you're a congressman.
Yeah.
Okay, what was the reason for Rahul Gandhi losing the election last Congress? Why? What do you think? What was the... Can I know what was the drawback or reason kya tha that people they chose BJP once again?
As a general or in Amethi, because he won in...
all over India. Why? Congress, I think they... Right? So can I know why? What is the reason?
See, at that time, Congress President was Sri Rahul Gandhi. He came to Nagaland as well.
Is it because like lack of leadership or is it because lack of financial... Why?
No, there are so many factors involved, but like he said after, right after the declaration of the election results, say that we respect the mandate of the people.
Yeah.
So the people decided to choose BJP despite so many drawbacks like the demonetization, GST, our economy. As you know, the economy is in a very like bad shape. Unemployment is highest, and then there are so many problems in the country. But despite that, people choosing the BJP, we have to like at the end of the day, we have to respect the mandate of the people.
Okay. And yes, in Nagaland, what do you think? Will Congress come back to power?
Yeah, at this moment, we are at our lowest ebb, but we are hopeful that one day, like because when we look into the the ground level, many people they have sympathy for the Congress, they have support for the Congress, but we need to work hard, and then I think time will come when Congress will come back to power in Nagaland.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm hopeful.
You're hoping.
Yeah.
Okay.
But for that, we have to, of course, we have to work hard.
Okay. So in Congress, will they come to power once again?
In the central.
Yeah, central.
Yeah, of course, we'll come back. So there is no alternative for like India.
Okay.
It's either BJP or Congress.
Okay. Okay. So what is your view about the preparation of Nagaland government for this COVID-19? What do you think? Is it successful?
Yeah.
Are you satisfied?
I will not criticize the government. Of course, they are trying their best, but there are so many loopholes. There are so many lapses. We have to, as responsible citizens, we have to play our part in helping the government. Yesterday itself, I had replied to over 200 messages. So actually, people, those who are stranded outside, the government announced financial package.
Okay.
3,000 for students, 4,000 for the working people, and then 20,000 for the patients. So most of the applicants, especially the genuine ones, their forms, the application were not verified. So we have, I'm also a member of the IHRC. You know Mr. Akavi?
Right.
Yeah, so he's the president, and then we have a WhatsApp group.
Okay.
So the stranded Nagas, especially the leaders, we have added them, and then from each state we have 10 to 15 members. So we discussed in that group, and then we raised this issue yesterday. So by evening, all those applications which were not verified earlier, it is now under process. So hopefully, the genuine applicants, hopefully they'll receive it in a day or two.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like, I think recently you had made one video regarding
2-3 videos. Yeah.
No, but the viral one, that
PMGKY.
PMGKY.
Yeah.
Can you please highlight a little bit?
Yeah. Actually, the purpose of making that video was, especially during this COVID-19 lockdown, the villagers, the daily wage earners, the migrant workers, all of these are badly affected. And then seeing their sufferings, the government has announced the finance minister announced 1.7 lakh crore package, and then there are so many schemes under that. I have mentioned it in my video, but the deserving ones, the villagers, they're not getting the benefits.
Okay.
So I made that video to make the people aware, conscious of the benefits that they are entitled to. So the PMGKY, it means Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Anna Yojana, and under that I took out especially 3 points. One is the MGNREJ, which we all know, Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Act. So under that, the job card holders, they are entitled to 100 days of the wages, and it per day. Earlier it was 182, but the finance minister announced 20 rupees extra, so it's 202. So each villager, they're entitled to get to 20,200 rupees, and then the Food Security Act, National Food Security Act. Under that we have Priority Household, AAY. So there are 2 categories. So most of the Nagas we are under PHS category. So I have got so many complaints. Some, especially in town areas, it's looked after by fair price shops, but in the villages, the village councils take care of distributing the rations. So some fair price shops, village councils, they are charging 3-4 rupees extra. Okay. Actually, the rate is 3 rupees per kg.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it's in the NFSA document. I have the proof.
No, I mean like the village council, they are charging extra.
Yeah, I have got complaints.
You have got complaints.
Yeah,
you are sure?
Personally,
and you have a witness?
Yeah, just yesterday, one lady from one Sumi village, she called me. Okay. And then they say that their village council, they're charging 6 rupees. Okay. So they're getting 3 rupees extra. And then they're saying that it's transportation charges, which is not true.
Which means like government is providing, but in the village level, something wrong is happening.
Yeah, there are so many lapses.
Okay, so that was the video, right? Okay, and what is your message, I mean, to your Congress people, like Congress workers?
Congress workers, I see, I'm from Dimapur 1. I started my journey in the Congress from Dimapur 1 as General Secretary of Dimapur 1 Congress, AC. So, there are so many Congress workers who have been in the party for last 30-40 years, and then they have not changed their stand even today. So looking at them, it boosts our morale. And then there are so many upcoming leaders, like youths, who are part of the Congress now, especially NSUI social media. So my message is to be consistent. Have faith in the party, and then work for the growth of the party.
So like, okay, we are getting some questions from the viewers. Okay, but so that is the first question is why opposition party are not raise questions to the present government, especially for corruption. So
in context of Nagaland, or
in context of Nagaland, maybe. So is your party fighting against corruption?
Yeah, like I said earlier.
How do your party is fighting against corruption?
Check our Twitter handle, Instagram handle, our social media handles. We've been pressurizing the government the NPF, it's the strong opposition in Nagaland. We don't have even a single MLA. But despite that, Congress has been taking up issues which affects the common people. We have been, if you follow our social media handles, you will see all our press statements. We have been continuously keeping the government in check.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, as a student leader, okay. As a student leader, I just wanted to ask you one question that is in regard to this NLTP,
NLTP,
1989. No? What is your view on that? Is lifting up or just what's your view?
It's a very contentious issue, but if you were to ask my opinion, I have written an article on this as well.
Okay, so what's your opinion?
So, like, prohibition, it has done more harm than good, especially in Nagaland.
Okay.
So, I have already written an article. I am for the lifting of this NLTP Act.
Lifting?
Yeah.
Okay. Why?
See, there are so many...
just 1-2 points, please.
Yeah. The liquors that we get, where we call ourselves a dry state, but we know the reality what is happening in Nagaland. It's alcohol is it's easily available all over Nagaland, and the prices are it's exorbitant. Plus the liquor, it's not good quality. The spurious liquors, which does more harm than good. So and then there's another factor, economically it also affects
income generation.
Yeah. But keeping that aside, I think that it will be good if we have a serious deliberation on this NLTP Act, because we know how this was implemented. The church did a lot of pressure on the government, and then finally the government conceded to the demands of the church, the pressure of the church.
Okay, so I think so that's your opinion.
Yeah.
Okay, and I said because of COVID-19, many things are silent. Silent politics, many things. So you were very active against CAA, right? CAP.
Yeah.
Before COVID-19, you were actively. So can you please share why you are against and?
Yeah.
Or
No. See, it's not yet over, because even in Shaheen Bagh, they had to disperse because of social distancing. We have to adhere to social distancing. No, or else once this is over, we'll come back on the streets. And then I'm sure you're aware, we did NTCA protest on January at supermarket.
Yes.
So yeah, we'll continue the fight against CA.
Okay, that is one thing. You're a student leader, right? So as a student leader, I say in regard to this ILP, inner line permit, what's your opinion? Dimapur coming, the government bringing the Dimapur under the purview of ILP. What's your opinion?
See, because if I say anything, it'll since I'm part of the political party, I won't stress much on the ILP issue, because whatever statement has to be given, it has to be taken. We have to take due consideration from party as well. But whether it's ILP, it's already implemented.
Already implemented. So what's your opinion?
It's already under the ambit of ILP.
Yes.
But before that, I think it would have been good if wide consultation, deliberation was done with the people, because Dimapur is especially inhabited by the non-locals.
Yes.
Non-locals are the majority. So wide consultation, if that was done, I think that would have been good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't you think do you think it will affect the economic?
Of course it will, but it will affect the economy, because there are so many people coming from different parts of Assam who comes to Nagaland, does business and go back on the same day. So it will have consequences.
But anyway, I think government has some. Is there? Government plan to aseola na
I can't comment on that, because I'm not part of the government. Because naman MLA bi nai Congress to, so.
Khobor nai apni ko.
Iduro mai khobor nai. Of course, tan bi itohan la do consideration to theko tan idon na holibi.
Acha.
Bila iduro ami do comment korna about that.
Okay. So IHRC, right? Indian
International Human Rights Council.
International Human Rights Council. I think Afnigan recently quarantine zone karne kiba.
Hoy.
Raise crucial voice. Mane quarantine zone de khana wana tik nai, ghumala jaga tik nai, something like that, right? To ki hosa se to.
hoy idu do
na apni kan ne second party ura pala information
no our members president do akabi tai personally jeshe and then he went to the center and then interaction kan kurse dai photo click kora ambi taira click kora la je so those things are true verified as
so do what are you any action you're planning
yeah that day itself
what are you planning
hoy amihan aro second manukum ba clarification diala bi dikhse amhan bi to social media dikha do food quality bi bhalo jise aro pani khan bi opor de lit na thakan bon kor dise so improvements to hoisile aro koina like certain jaga khan holibi with regard to the bathrooms and all tade kun bhoi ase to migrant workers kan it's also their responsibility as well to clean to keep the premises clean
acha Rahul Gandhi prime minister ho
yeah one day he'll be
chances
yeah I have full of
toppers
yeah
do Narendra Modi jinda thako to khol chances no you're a president of Congress ka students wing that's why I'm asking you if not I wouldn't dul thakane ulabo tayo sabi kinya lage
yeah we have full hope we have full confidence on his leadership see last year after our party fared badly during the Lok Sabha election as a responsible leader of the party he stepped down tai pura responsibility lina step down hosile so like he'll come back yeah
Rahul Gandhi I would sense
yeah he'll become the president of INC and prime minister ho so of course people might be laughing maybe a lot skeptical as but
everyone please record ajila dettulo breakul laibo X-CHOPHIKA is saying that one day Rahul Gandhi prime minister ho
and then we'll have the last laugh
really yeah chalo theek hai let's see okay so now college born schools kan born as a president ki is a message of ki gole munje
yeah students kan ekta message diu man tha do we shouldn't like spend this time leisurely just because like schools colleges are locked down doesn't mean ghar de buina phone de whole day spend ina no koro lage we have to make proper use of time and especially like our younger generation we don't have this habit of reading khali phone 24/7 phone bra social media bra ekdom like pagala kori disha man ge so if we can make use of this time to cultivate the habit of reading because reading a book pura aro like phone bra pura aro book pura there's a huge difference so I mean writing skills will be vocabulary will be it's benefits bishe je to reading habit cultivate koribi aro studies khan apni anla ki ase edu time de puri lui aro assignment khan of course teachers khan par di thego edu an time de complete korna studies to keep in touch korte gole
apni thank you apni Congress te nahage de Aam Aadmi Party de thais
yeah for a short stint
so short time
actually
now,
yeah of course Aam Aadmi do when I was in Lumami during my master's course in Lumami 2014 to 16 them day 15 day one of the CIS Aam Aadmi students wing what is it your
हमको मालूम नहीं
अच्छा the
Chhatra Sangh something
yeah CIS is something like that so dula Nagaland la president Kihikali you know right former Miss Simi Takshita so she called me and then she asked me if I would be willing to join the party as part of the the students wing so, but I the way refused to that time there because 2015 I was the president of NSUI Lumami at that time and then coming back 2016 they do aro moi area students union la tade aro president rishe to moi union la than do politics involved ko mun thane so I refused but 2017 and that time they my friend Zato Akavi both of them like kept in touch with me we were in touch our than party de join kuri na we had a meeting at Dr. Amos residence you know Dr. Amos he was the convener for Aam Aadmi Party Nagaland and then I was appointed as the youth wing spokesperson but itedak amila Aam Aadmi de ko record na thego because appointment order de nai aro moi edo enrollment bi korane Aam Aadmi de but I was associated with Aam Aadmi for a short stint and it was a good experience yeah
I think your camera अच्छा and अपनी कांग्रेस ला you're from a Congress ने staunch congressman so Gandhi family थाका तो लोग अपनी की हुए अलसीना लगे
see अपनी history से जुड़े तो from 1885 that's when 28 December 1885 pro Congress form हुई
तो like नया जिगली opposition खंडर कोई थे ना dynastic तो अपनी की हुए अपनी ला viewpoint की
yeah of course like when you look at the former party presidents Gandhi family ra kiman aise aro alak outside pra kiman aise to compare kurde do it's very like negligible as in Gandhi family la do just 3 or 4 thego hoy apni history sai gile na only like when BJP was in opposition tan la role ase do criticize korle but example like ita amian BJP sai gile dynastic tade bi bishi ase the BJP de example like ita ido Shivraj Singh Chauhan niliwe recently jala Jyotiraditya they are from the Congress par jala do to ido Jyotiraditya do he was from a dynastic family to in the BJP were against regular why did they take Jyotiraditya the first place but it's all politics
मनमोहन कोई थे ना नरेंद्र मोदी तो एकदम डायनामिक charismatic leaders अपनी accept करी तो
no
होय
मैं accept नहीं करे
किले
see ताई promises to bishi kuriye
अच्छा
inde apni countable tala promises kiman fulfill hoise na edo apni count koro pro for black money ani hoise from Swiss bank till today black money do anai in fact recently more than 60,000 crore edo Mehul Choksi aro Nirav Modi thon la wave of kordise thousands of crores demonetization ani GST ani economy do pro crumble hoise
okay
yeah
so you weren't अपनी नरेंद्र मोदी खुशी ना पे
no so personally I don't have any grudges
of
course we don't know type motive na jine maybe ko personally na only but his policies tanla BJP la ideology that I don't like
you don't like अपनी कलिपुसुङ opportunity पाइले भी ना जो
no I will never go to the BJP yeah you can record this
no,
BJP
it's recording it's going on so अपनी मनी मन तो कांग्रेस के तो सोना I mean BJP के सोना तो मिनिस्टर टीम टेमजन निम्न लो नागालैंड ताई की तो किने गए ताईला वर्किंग स्टाइल पॉलिसी गन तो किने फिर अपनी खुशी पाइन ना
see moi इधर comment personally क्वाजनार मुझन भी ताई के नाजने
मैं ऐसे लीडर अपनी ऐसे कांग्रेस लाइक द स्टूडेंट लीडर है ना इतु सब प्रॉफ निकोल माने की किने लगे ताई तो ताईला कम वर्किंग स्टाइल kan itu police kan ita kura do khushi bain na payo
kam do tai bhal do kore which I appreciate aro like kun irrespective party kam bhal kora do we have to appreciate BJP will be NDP will be NPF will be just because we are politically like different ideologies different harne tai ki korle be moi do support no kore na noi like tai bhal kora do we have to appreciate that
to apni tamjin nimna longi to appreciate kore minister ke
apni like just mention some of his works I'll give a comment on that
na tela kam gani tai to like tela personally amian saisui le ki ko tela salary ra tai college khanti dise example aro upgradation of polytechnic right na polytechnic upgrade create engineering college te to itu on to poila de congress government man sal cholaina adam dikile kura ne aro ite BJP ro kure
congress to we were ousted in power in 2003 right that to NPF pra luina do Srini Firula leadership pra ahe je to before that ita man institution ki ase idon to sab most of the institutions were like created by Congress to the last 16-17 years they man the power dit hane so we cannot blame like Congress for not developing the state
mane Congress pro kura do
kurishi of course apni sao paro kumba bustila rasta do Congress time lai tabi it's still there yeah
ठीक है तो रिव्यू गर तो कम कुछ ना पुराने अपनी लाइफ सब
यो दो see काम दो करा दो crazy हल्ली just last 1-2 years they all visible हो जाए or else अमेन corruption दो बेशी है और plus इधर की कोई ghost projects खान example like state stadium it आज तक complete हो पा रहा है swimming stadium वो recently जाने से
complete होना
it will complete होना है और there's so many like infrastructures like projects खान इधर DPR दो उठाई दो 5-10 years पीछे भी ना बने नहीं तो भी I mean it do like it's an open secret
तो manuan bi sob jane du no
hoy hoy
to ili kile continuously tai ke vote di na jitai thaki
itu do like Nagaland do we don't follow ideologies party manifesto on be last I think if I'm not mistaken last election NDPP do they didn't have any manifestos manifesto banane do libi newspaper day of course tahan la promises kan ki kan dishe libi manifesto itu asigun naga manu garne itu kurdo itu eku diane libi they were brought to power by the Naga public to itu do
kunla mistake
public la mistake ase do yeah we have to accept that
okay so that is why kile why they knowingly they are doing this
see there are so many
factor ke main factor
Naga politics to alag state kan do like caste factor thake religion la factor thake already Nagaland do like for example like similar jaga de do personality individual opor de ho jay aro clan la it be factor ai jay bosti la area la factor ai jay so we don't look at the like ideology tai ki tala credibility ki asi na sai ta capable asi na sai holibi and then most important thing money plays a very like big role in Nagaland politics itu man jana kotha na
manifesto right yeah so it changes a new pargo in future
yeah we have to that's why moi tu koi thage youth khan ge we have to start working from now noile do after change I know it will take time of course it will take time but it will happen gradually gradually ho to we have to start working from now noile do after 10-15 years start course ke do aro we have to go like 2040-50 in jao na so we have to start working from now
manugan kunbaro kuisle ani hunisle pulo de Nagaland do GSP election khilu do push up khawla yu to hosa
yeah that's like dark reality
mane you accept them to do changes kan kuruli kile try na koi apni kan youth leaders kan student leaders kan
party la kotha nahi na there are so many like youths itado they are coming to the forefront itado and then last election they under the initiative of NBCC ABAM or students union can be bishi tare involved na clean election campaign do up to some extent successful do je but kojina like change to we cannot it cannot happen at one time it will happen gradually so youth do they are already aware of it so our duty is to like spread the awareness man la parents can get relatives ne bosti de man la like colony friends relatives can get educate korle that's our responsibility
okay to apni kuriye cha
yeah we are doing a part
so congress kham do election jale push up pheka na pheke
see like vote kinala that's out of question congress to the paisa nai of course you know the last election I was not part of the congress I was not there in the congress so moi to shidu ko na paro libi alag jina do vote pusala idu do thakyo pare ami do ko na pare holibi moi since moi congress hap chide election ekte hone just last lok sabha election udu de pusa do fekhane ami ando you can see you have seen the rally at DDSC Rahul Gandhi la more than like 30-40,000 man ajile to man la capability thane pusa dole do 500 distribute it will come to like crores of rupees taman la do capacity thane holibi apni changes to say last election de
mane free rala da
yeah free rala yeah so people are realizing
people are realizing acha ite Dimapur na as well
yeah
no Dimapur to le development do Dimapur la development it one the kine like bridges kan banga bridge rasta kan kine what is your opinion on that
see when we compare ourselves
tiki chulies na
no I won't say it's going fine we're lacking far behind when we compare ourselves with other states so like Dimapur is just a small place man if we are really concerned development kurukule do idone moi koi thake we keep on saying that Nagaland is the Switzerland of the east Switzerland of the east kole kam nai ro ami hani ekdam Nagaland ke develop korna alak man rahi Nagaland la idu example lo lage to we have the like capacity to do that but leaders has to be we have to choose the right leaders
to do no bridge itela present bridge na it one hisal laws
yeah it's taking long time
so why your party is not raising voice
the bridges kan do yeah one race korsi do pula yeah
to do the road and bridge to be important as
yeah it's very important
to congress be sadu says complain to grace
oh yeah but being in a position and where the barbar stress kore we mla tabi nai man
mi han nagaland de man strong opposition nai ni na
npf ase holibi tahan iduro tahan la view alaga ase to ami comment korna paro to npf should play the role of a like strong opposition in Nagaland
so anyway ठीक है तो thank you so much okay now is there any comments from अच्छा हामी हेर्नु ल comment size हो दे
okay
comments can so तो okay अच्छा okay yes very important thing it's you're a young man actually or man पढ़ा लिखा हुई विषय से तो अपनी दिन पीसी गन ना दी
yeah when I was in college see my ambition was to initially my ambition was to become an engineer so after passing from class 10 my science lijle science stream lijle 12th day unfortunately fail lijle
okay
but like mon kojna everything happens for a reason
okay
and then I don't regret science stream join kora do after like my graduation the ECC ra korche so during my BA days my administrator hole mon thakise that mola dream do holibi moi social activities kan de bishi involve je do time devote korona pare I cannot devote myself for to study to moi idu youth youngsters kan mola juniors ke kan ge idu moi tu ko dege message to if you want to become an administrator like bureaucrat hom jashule do cut off yourself from all social activities because once you get involved you loudly na pare je dorne moi NU de tham de mola professor ra tik last day de jawam de in bujing ge gise apni han I'm expecting you to become bureaucrat one day to gor jaina social activities kan involve no kore society will keep ki ko apni ke holibi apni once kiba manu ho jab se de do tahani apni ke bisare na wo ena gise holibi unfortunately like cause na mola destiny alak takini
to ita politics te beras
politics te beras to moi cause na youngsters kan administration de question mon thakile do apni han social activities kan de bishi involve yeah
to election jabo future de
that only time can tell I have zeal to work for the people so
opportunity pehle jabo
yeah public karne work korte go and if God willing public is willing then yeah time will tell
okay ठीक है माने हो अमीगन फ्यूचर गर्ने एउटा भागले भन्नु ambition त थाइगुले हैन त्यो दिसिते who is your political leader who inspires you a lot for politics te
yeah moi appreciate kordo Rahul Gandhi ke appreciate kore see taki BJP when they were in opposition memes kan bishi banai na taki they make a lot of fun out of him papu kina hoy
mun be
yeah it hurts but ki kore do na we can like manula opinion the silence korna paro na to holibi most of the videos idu kya BJP ra meme ula hando doctor khandi bishi thage I hope you have heard that alu gusao sona niklo yeah it's a doctored video yeah you can check in Google really once it's like itala h the once it spreads like wildfire or public khandu to saje bhagje so main the moi Rahul Gandhi appreciate kordo like last election the way he stressed that love brahi head ke overcome yeah
तो माने अपनी कांग्रेस तो छरा ना सरू
yeah moi ta tak to because I believe in the like ideology of Congress to it's a secular party takes everyone on board yeah
so what is your view on backdoor appointment in government departments
that's one major issue it's ailing our society aro backdoor appointment one sob be against ase lebi to individual prahi decide karo lago even me I got offer 2-3 departments maybe like moi rahi since moi union de gusado I joined a students union at the age of 16 around 16 years my class 10 tharam de to enarna propagate kuri gina do corruption against kuro lage backdoor pin no lage and when itu mola the opportunity present kam de moi to grab kurle do mohi my whole life propagate kor do to pura goes down the drain. So me and individually to realize kor lagyo
to mane apni against was.
Yeah, of course
apni chance bhi paisile jane.
Yeah apni jane as Nagaland do connection to sab bhi ase na, so opportunity to pai.
So do you encourage youths to participate in politics?
Yeah, youths can do. You have to be very active, and then directly politics to involve in the curriculum. We have to be politically conscious.
So you mane apni itu go mane support kori
ekta quotation as I Berlot ena kuna Berlot par ekta quotation da do flower la prize, I mean essential commodities khala man ki India present situation dekhe ase it's all influenced affected by politics. So I mean politics interest nai politics ta me gin lage guliwe at the end of the day politics pa me ge chola je. So we have to be politically conscious aro youth khan ge moi encourage kore.
So Nagaland de apni role model kun ba politicians?
None as of now. I
get married kuri apni
man leaders to nai
kungi na kore
I
Rahul Gandhi
appreciate my Sir Terry Captain GK. Yeah,
this is apni nijor party la beside it kungi nai eta itu manu thik ase wrong party dia ase india nai
no
to ita mane ita apni la party de kun ase don ekdam perfect.
No, I'm not saying
perfectly fine as you go.
No, see,
team
no one is imperfect, but team and as team.
Tell a team to perfect thick setup as na. तो ठीक है तो anyway अपनी कुन्ना मनु कांग्रेस अपनी वाला पार्टी दे join को की बोलेगे?
It's very simple. Just registration do 5 rupees is
5 rupees.
Yeah, join. You can join online as well. Maybe our one DCC sub district as so you can approach our office anytime. Yeah, it's very simple.
So itu bisa the office TV ऊपर नोइले online भी करूँ ऊपर.
Yeah.
So next to leadership to kita nisna दे पाए.
Yeah.
नोइले की करूँ लगी एक leader हो गले करने
party दे leader हो गले. Yeah, you have to be first a member of the INC. आरो अपनी एक तादे active worker है ना party दे काम करो ला हिसाब रहे अपनी बालू निश्चित के लिए अपनी के post दियो ना ने लिए अपनी ला काम तो सही ना इतना सब रहे इतकी अपनी की deserve करे तो दियो.
It's it money. So if you guys friends, if you are interested to join Congress, you can contact him also. No?
See, I'm purely from non-political background.
Okay.
Mohan la family de kumi politics te nahi. But like Congress te do there's a mohan itu ko dege there's space for everyone to grow. So moi ita NSUI or social media de ase state team de. So everyone can come through Congress or eklo de work group aro.
Congress de.
Yeah.
So if you're interested, you can join. There. We are not campaigning for Congress, but if you're interested, na. तो लिव अन्नु के politics to be dirty is ना जाओ अपनी की कोई तो
इतो निजोर लोपोर्ट है जे politics तो like of course dirty तो था के बोले भी changes society दे changes आने को ले तो it's only through politics. So we have to be part of the system. Because now I have been part of so many NGOs. Our NGOs like Bharat NGOs it's good. बोले भी किमान issues. No matter how much we raise, unless we are into the system, the changes annually, it's very difficult. So system de gusu lagi man. That's.
तो क्योंकि अपने role model admire गुण भी नहीं नागालैंड में leaders कंधे, होसा?
Yeah.
तो ऐसी जमीन तो डॉक्टर ऐसी जमीन.
No, tayo do puila.
तो लिबे admire ना करे ताइला काम गन की ये.
काम तो of course admire de करे लिबे as a like role model. Since you specifically asked role model itu do another नहीं.
अच्छा role model करने की भी नहीं. Okay. So anyway, अपना friend असयोला Mr. Vitoka Sumi nagan ना. ताइक ता comment दी गिना से. Please talk about the latest state government preparedness of COVID-19 in the state. I think one crucial नहीं कितने
discuss already done.
Mr. X-CHOPHIKA is one of the dynamic and visionary young upcoming leader in our state. Yes. You accept that?
No, that's nobody to comment on that. Manu ena bhabi asile I'm thankful to them. I'll continue to keep working for the people.
Okay. So let's see again. questions to Nai. What about all the stranded peoples facing problems in other states?
As I said earlier, the government they are making arrangements. So ita tak tumui agete WhatsApp te dikhado 15,000 fill up korina je, around 15,300 something. So in the next kali close hoje do that form do. Itorne moi ekta appeal korum jado. Those who wish to come back to Nagaland, I am stranded. Do ekta Nagaland government website dia do. Nagaland government la website te udu link te jaina kali end hoye je do form fill up to edo joldi apply korile bhalo.
Acha. To comment to moi bujanna libi puri dibu de. Ekta comment aina je. So far you have achieved nothing as far as I know. So try to match with your mouth. Edu bujanna ki ase de. Critics kan hona ki ase na jane.
Yeah, that critics to we have to accept that.
Okay. ठीक है तो আমি গান I think কথা তো ঠিক অলপ লম্বাই ঘুরছে হলো আমি না তো anyway all the best of Nila future plans and yes na and we'll thank you so much Amian for giving us this opportunity.
In fact, I'm grateful to all of you.
Thank you so much and yeah itu of Nila friend to go for quote we accept it na yeah even we accept that you are a visionary and Palas.
Thank you.
Nega honest thagi. Only be into koyo politicians kan to bahar de beshi bhal thagi bhitor de beshi chalak thagi. Hosa na misal.
Chalak to thakibo lage. As a politician chalak to thakibo lage, but that doesn't mean manugi biya intention ba manila biya kor dola. Itu that shouldn't be the conscience na thakibo lage. Only politics to thakile to chalak to of course thakibo lage. Nule to अपनी survive करना पड़ो.
अच्छा यार इतना कुछ हो दियो अपनी as you are from the national party ना. सभी north easterns खान ये दिल्ली गन दे मो other side of India ये दे discriminate करे हैं करे तेन करे ना अपनी you agree with that. अच्छा इतने तो north easterns खान पर इतने तो तानी करे ना करे. What do you say?
थाके there are cases but कौज ना since we are talking about racial discrimination.
Racial discrimination yeah.
মই অন ইটো একটা গ্ৰুপ টিভি ডিসকাস কৰিছে লাইক কেसेस তো থাকে স্ক্রিমিশেস থাকে হলিবি মহান ইদে কুম্বা মনগে আপনি কালা যে হলিবি আপনি লাইক আপনি বিহার রাইছে নলিবি ইউপি রাইছে ইটো স্টেট পাইছে তোরনে আপনি কে ইটো সামান না দিব দোকান ডেভেলপ নকরব নলিবি তাহানকে লাইক স্পিড করা নলিবি মারা অন রেশিয়াল গ্রাউন্ডস তো আই ডোন্ট থিংক উই ডু দ্যাট অফ কোর্স মই কজনা থাকে জাগরা কারণ হলিবি কিবা কিবি জাগাটো সব it happens everywhere আৰু মই একটা এক্সাম্পল লাস্ট টাইম বি দিছিলে ফৰ এক্সাম্পল একটা নাগা মানুহৰা দিল্লীতে যাইনা একটা শপকিপাৰ লৰে ঝগড়া কৰিছে এনে তাইজন ঝগড়া কৰি না পাৰ্সনালি তাইজন লা মেট্ৰ দে ওটো মানুহৰা তাকে মাৰি দিছে তো ইনাদো that shouldn't be we shouldn't make an issue out of that হলিবি মহান নোটিস পাসি কোৱা কাৰণে দে কলাস করোনা চিংকি কুইনা লাইক শপিং মল দিবে এলাউড নকৰে like essential this our essential commodities can one ge nadi ogwe so like it pains our heart so that shouldn't happen
itu do
na no like
to
ATV in hoshigule do will be the first to stand for them
to it last ekta question dole ki go last ase de unemployed youth kan garne ki message
see unemployed to registered I think last moi hunado data do there are around 70-80,000 unemployed youths to itia amihanla ido government ba aniwo kolabi 15,000 in aje that means the opportunity na thaka karne bhar de jala ase do to government has to like seriously think about it aro the opportunities create kodo lage amihan unemployed youths karne
Nagaland employment niya ki scarcity na komti to other state government na galti ase na central government na galti ase
itu to central la do mohan blame korona pro state la hi see government job te kulbi bogus employment gan do backdoor gusaina na piche ase to deserving ones kon kurbi plus create opportunities for the unemployed youths aro example like business ekta
private sector
private sector de business khan tade venture koro paro to the entrepreneurs can get government subsidies can support to dibo lage
chalo thank you so much thank you
so
friends one message that is ami kan do live interview live interactions to jai thagibo and if you know any person na tahan ki live interview lo kiba kibi ase hoile, please don't feel free to inbox us. And yes, God bless
Shall
you.
I give
Thank
a
you.
last message
Chalo,
to my
please.
like the youths?
Yeah, please.
See, there's one quotation by Albert Einstein, and then that is one of my favorite quotation. Everybody is a genius, but if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will live its whole life believing it is stupid. So all of us are genius in our own way. We all have talent. सब भी talent है. So अपनी like studies ती तकलीफी, music ती हुई, sports ती हुई, अपनी की talent है से consistent तकलीफी और one day itu fruit to bear grow. And then always believe in yourself.
Yeah.
Because if you don't, nobody else will. Yeah.
Thank you. Okay.
Yeah.
Good night
Thank
and take care. Stay home. Stay safe. Okay. Bye. Bye, friends.